Hi, I can hear you now. How's everyone?
Great. Happy
Good,
Friday,
good.
Antoine.
Happy Friday. I'm gonna start first, okay? So I'm Houston right now. Yesterday, I took the team out to dinner with some loan officer and some realtors. So we went to a restaurant, a Brazilian steakhouse, all you can eat. It's pretty nice. We strengthened the relationship with realtors. They are sending us loans and they give us some feedback. So based on the feedback, I will roll out something that I will share with the whole company in the company meeting in about an hour. But I got some feedback and we're gonna roll it out. So for example, we will roll out the gift. So whenever we close a transaction, we will send them a curtain board. So Jack is proposing this and we've been delaying it. So we will roll it out. It costs about $37 for everything. And if you want to send the gift to your clients, all you need to do is check the box and we will send it out for you and we will subtract $37. So it will be engraved with your information and the client's information in there. And of course, we will share with you the design, make sure everyone happy with the design before we implemented it. Also, this is from another team in the past. They are very successful in Houston. And this is what they do. At the closing, they come to the closing table and give them a big, big flower over $100. And they take picture, they promote it online, promote on social media with happy customer, happy face, with lots of flower, and we use that to promote and we tag the consumer, the borrower, so that their friends and family know about you. So I'm going to roll out that in Houston. I'm going to try it with my client first, but we're going to give them a choice: flower or a dinner for two at a Brazilian steakhouse, you know, or a nice bottle of wine. So they can select that. I want to try it out in the Houston market first. So it's something I want to share with you, the feedback from them. And I got a few more feedback. They want us to go with them or go with the clients to the signing table, take picture so that they can promote themselves, they can promote us. And also they want us to keep track the lead for them. For example, one realtor told me that she talked to a client and the client said that, oh, they will buy in about 2 months. But then a month later, she saw that the client bought the house. So she asked if we can help them track the leads for them, follow up for them. I might do that. I might build a way to allow the realtor to create the lead quickly. For example, if they go to a party and they see someone and they say that, oh, my daughter gonna buy a house when they graduate next year, May next year. So the realtor normally they don't do anything. General are very bad at leads. They cannot keep track of leads. They cannot follow up. They don't have anything to track it. So I'm thinking about, building something so that they can put their phone number, text a number like 5555, and they can put in a message, hey, the daughter of Mr. A will graduate in May next year and want to buy a house. Make sure to follow up in May. So our system will, I want my team to use AI to read the message and create a lead automatically for that realtor. And then tag that lead to be followed up in May so that in May the team can call and follow up and update the realtors. So I want to do a lot of things like this. Then my goal is to help you. So I might want to work with some loan officer like you. We will build some program so good. We will train, we will help the realtor. We train them, we educate them. So many realtors out there don't even know about the One Plus program. So many. I will talk. with a dozen loan office realtors here. And they active and they don't know that. So we will run some campaign to educate the realtor. I mean, I would say 98% of the realtors don't know anything about non-QM loans. They don't know about anything about bank statement, DSCR. So maybe we can have a monthly webinar for realtors. And then some of you might join me or help me lead those webinars to, to educate all of the realtors. We invite all realtors to join. And when the realtors sign up for the webinar, then we have their number, their phone. And then at the end of the webinar, we can call the realtor and see if they like it, they need help. We promote our program. And I want to help all of you. Create something, do something so that you can connect to the realtors and be their loan officer, build a relationship with them, help them. So I think that I need your help because in the past, I did build a relationship with a lot of realtors, but my staff are not motivated enough, are not strong enough, and I lose some realtors, and I hate that. So I think if together we can make it happen. If you always stay on top, always available and help the realtor, I think we can make it happen. So we will have a team calling realtor, show them all the benefit of working with Loan Factory, working with an independent loan officer like you, who always available for them, give them all type of benefit, good rate, good service, and we have all kind of service to help them successful. Then I think we have a great chance of to be success together. So this is something I just came up the last few hours, and I want to share with you. So anyone have any feedback on this? So this is what I'm thinking. I'm helping all of you. Anyone can join. It doesn't cost you anything. And let's say if we close any transaction, you pay me like $200-300 per transaction. In return, we have the technology, we have the staff that help you follow up with the lead, work with realtor if needed. If you need help, we give you all kind of help to work on the leads. So that it's really cheap. But this is just some idea I throw it down. And I know that a lot of loan officers out there are not good. They have high rate and they still have a lot of brutal relationship. So imagine if we work together, we get a lot of feedback, we keep improving, then we can be successful. So anyone have any question for me? Any feedback for me? Right now we do have a lot of relationship with realtors. And 3 days ago I was in Austin. I had a great partner there, realtor partner. But the last few months I saw she's been quiet. So I met her, I talked to her, and she sent me one again right away. So the problem for me is I don't have the manpower, I don't have the time to maintain relationship with a lot of realtors that I know them, they know me. So I do want to give all of the realtor relationship to you, but I do want to make sure that you are good enough. So my goal is to help all of you, to give you the relationship that we have or we will have. So I will work on this and I will ask for some volunteer to join the program. And then we will experiment it with a few loan officers. And then we keep getting feedback, we keep improving, and then we roll it out to everyone. Okay. Thank you. Anyone have a question for me? So I learned a lot in this trip. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Twan, just to dovetail what you were talking about at the closing table and giving a cutting board, for all the new loan officers, and I'm in that category as well. I make it a point to go to the closings for a few reasons. You've been working with the buyer and your real estate agent for a while, and a lot of the times you don't know this buyer. And if you can get there to know them personally, I'm a personal person. I'd rather do that. But also, I don't know if many people know this, but one of my hobbies is I make wine. And so I take a bottle of wine, not only for my buyer, but for my real estate agent. And I may even give one to the other real estate agent, to try to market yourself that way. So, for the new loan officers, try to get creative. You might be able to give a gift or something relatively inexpensive at the closing table, but more importantly, try to develop those relationships at the closing table.
Yes, yes. So you will impress the realtor who might not have the relationship with you at all. So you impress the realtor, say, wow, Loan Factory, good service, good pricing, customer happy, and now with a gift, why don't I work with this Loan Factory, with this loan officer? They will change their mind and will work with you. So it's a great chance to build relationship with realtor and your clients, because we are social animal. We need to interact with other people, especially client. When we see them, they appreciate it. Just like the realtor that I told you, I think I lost her already. But when I met her, we have dinner, we connect again right away, and she sent me business right away. So it is really important to go out there, meet your clients, meet your realtors, and if you don't go to the closing table, you should do it now. It's a must. And then you take picture, you share with your realtor, you post online, you tag your client, you tag the realtor, say something great. Not only the client, the realtor, but their family and friends who is gonna see it. They're gonna love you because you're doing something great, and you are actually great because you give them good rate of service and they're happy, and then you give them a gift and everyone can see it. So it's no brainer. I agree with you, Rob, 100%. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Tuan. Hey, there's a limit, I believe, on what we can give as a gift? I'm just wondering if you know what that is, or is that something we need to look into before we start throwing out gifts and we all get in trouble?
Sure. So let me tell you what I understand. If you give anything of value to the realtor to solicit their business, it's illegal. There's no limit. It can be a penny, and it's illegal. But it's legal to offer to your clients indiscriminately. So if you offer to all your clients the same choice, it's perfectly legal. Don't bribe your realtor, but give it to the clients, and all your clients can get it. Then it's legal.
Okay,
Don't give
yeah,
it
that's
to
my
only.
understanding too. I was
Yes.
concerned when I heard him say he was giving bottles of wine to realtors. I think
No.
that'll get you in trouble.
Give it to the clients, not realtor. Clients. Okay. So I hope I address it, and I hope I'm correct. If you think I'm wrong, just share with me. Hey, Jack, you have any tips for everyone?
Boy.
You are
Yeah.
very successful with realtor relationship. I saw that, and you've been doing well. So maybe you give everyone some tips.
Uh, Tips. Just be yourself, first of all. Just don't be like someone else when you go and talk to them. Treat them just like anyone else. Like become friends with them. Realtors, no matter what, they only will deal with people that they're like. If they like you, they'll do business with you. I have realtors that have relationships, their brokers having relationships with the in-house lender. They don't work with the in-house lender because the in-house lender does not have not built that type of relationship that I have. So every single one of my agents is my friend. I literally consider them as my friend because we are connected in a different level, and it's not a transactional base. And basically, we go out on lunches, we go out dinner. I invite them, they invite me in events, just like you would do, just like a normal friend. So once they have to trust you, and the trust comes with reputations of doing loans. You gotta know what you're doing. That's the only way you could build trust with these realtors. Some realtors, if they really like you and you're new, they'll still give you a shot. However, if they do give you a shot, don't mess it up. Because you only get one shot, and based on your first shot, they probably gonna throw you like a hard deal. My biggest relationships came from clients that other lenders have declined. So that comes with experience. You know, when I looked at the loan, I basically told them, yeah, I could get this done, but we got to do this, this, and this, and this. But that just comes with experience of doing enough business to realize what was the issue that the other lender couldn't close. But they will throw a harder deal at first to see if you could actually, your service, communication, and if you can't do the deal, let them know right away. I'm sorry, I can't do the deal because of this. Just don't say yes to every single deal. I could tell you 1 or 2 deals, almost a deal, I would say 3 deals a week. That's probably half a deal. I normally say no to, because I'm not going to take on something that I can't do. So I literally protect my brand, which is my name, and the real estate community, because I'm not going to take anything that I know for a fact cannot be done legally. So basically, you know, just know your products, know your guidelines. The more you know, the better. I've been preaching this since I've been here. Take time to learn your products, take time to learn your guidelines. And when you go out there, you know, an agent might test you, might throw a scenario at you. They already know the answer. They just want to test you if you know the answer. So if you don't know the answer, just let them know, hey, this is a little complicated. I do want to make sure that I could, you know, before I say yes or no, let me run it by through our underwriters and see if we can get this deal done. Just don't say no if you know for a fact, you know, I mean, don't say yes. If you can't do it, just don't say yes, because they'll know that, you know, what makes you different than another lender that the 5 other lenders said no, and you're going to say yes. So that's my tip. Just, you know, go out there, have fun, become friends with these agents. You're not going to get a deal fall on your lap by sitting in front of a computer. You got to get out there, unless you've already built those relationships. Unless your phone keeps ringing and talking about, hey, I got this deal, can you get this done? Oh, I got this situation, can you get this done? That's the only way. But how you're going to get there is going out there.
Thank you, Jack. And my advice is really simple. Call your families and friends, connect to them again. Yet invite them to during a dinner. They are your friends, your family. Do it. Or your previous client. Starting out with that, I bet 100% you will see some good result. You go out, don't ask for business. The realtor that I met 2 days ago, we talked like almost 3 hours. I didn't even open my mouth and ask for business. I don't. We just build connection and try to let her understand me and know more about me, and we build a sense of understand each other and like each other. That's all. So you don't have to ask for business at all. Just build connection and let them know that you now join with Loan Fact. We have great rate and great service, and you are different now. Just something like that is enough. Let people know that you do loan. You can beat anyone in terms of service and pricing. You stress that you are different now. You have an assistant to help you. You're completely different. You're not one man band anymore. You're not one person doing business by yourself. People don't like that. Nobody wants to work with you if you're by yourself, for sure. So you need to share with them what have changed. Let them understand more so that they feel more comfortable to refer to you or send business to you. People are very careful. They watch out. They want to make sure that a big transaction like that, they have to send it to the right person, not someone that they will regret later. So, hey, Jack.
I think Chris Morgan had his hands up before me.
Oh no, I've already said my piece. It's your turn. Go for it.
The one thing I will recommend, and I talk to agents every day. They get so many calls a day from other lenders, and I have to say that I have to disagree with Tuan about stating we offer the lowest rates. They don't want to hear that because
Wait, Jack. I'm sorry. Your sound is kind of very difficult to hear.
Okay.
It's kind of echo and low.
How about now?
Everyone,
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
I can hear you, Zach, but somebody else may not have to be on mute.
Yeah,
someone
everybody needs to mute, please.
say
Okay,
that again.
that's much better. Okay, so I said I do have to disagree with one of their statements in regards to when you're approaching realtors or when you're talking to them, don't mention you offer the lowest rates because they get literally 10 bombarded with loan officers calls every day saying they have the lowest rates. And they don't want to hear that because they keep hearing it from everyone else. I have yet, like agents ask me, if they bring it up my rates, I'm like, my rates are the rates that's pretty much across the board with everybody else. But what differentiates me is my service, my knowledge, and I will get your loan closed within the timely manner. And that's it. You don't need to tell them that your rates are the lowest because they're not gonna, they hear it all the time. There's like, when you do get the client, then get them the lower rate so they could see it. But don't go out there and tell them, hey, I have the lowest rates, you should do business with me. Because I could bet you my paycheck, they're not going to deal business with you if you just go say, I have the lowest rates and you should do business with me. So
Yeah, I agree with you, Jack. There are many things you can share about you to persuade them. But I agree with you everything you said, 100%. And we should meet them instead of calling them. When you call, people hate to pick up the phone and talk to a stranger. It's always better to sit down, have plenty of time to talk, to share, to understand each other. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Jack. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Rob. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to dovetail off what Zach was saying, how, we're going to get challenged on new loans. I mean, I've been there. We've got to cut our teeth. So the new loan officers, we're not going to get those $400,000 or $500,000 loans. We're probably going to get, the $100,000, whatever it may be, and they may be difficult. And, but don't be afraid to say, hopefully, the guidelines already and say, you know what, I've got this, and this. And if you're not sure, we've got an army, to help out. So use the resources. I've been in companies that did not have the resources that Loan Factory has. And even if you can't do the loan, as long as you get back to the realtor and explain why, I think that'll be much more appreciative that it's no, I can't do it. But when you explain to them what you did, we checked with your in-house underwriting team, checked with my team, and we couldn't do it, they'll be much more appreciative of your follow-up. In fact, I just had an example, speaking of follow-up, today, I was talking to Zach earlier, and here's a little tip for the new loan officers out there. A realtor friend and I, we submitted an offer about an hour and a half ago. And I told my realtor, can you give me the phone number of the selling agent? And so I called the selling agent and told her that my buyer is solid. We're not going to have a problem. I said, Loan Factory, I've got an army behind me. We will not have a problem getting to the closing table. And she was very appreciative of that. And she said, not many loan officers do this. And I'm surprised because it only took me a 1-minute phone call. But just remember to do that because that might get you the deal. So just do those extra little things. It only takes a minute or two, but whatever it takes just to stay in the back of the real estate.
Back of their do you have a like year-end?
Can you guys mute yourself?
Who did you text? Laura, did you text? Who did?
It might be Tuan. Tuan, do you have a background?
She has background.
Yeah, maybe.
So what Rob did, that's exactly what I've been doing for many years. It actually helps my buyers accept the offer. And I've gotten a couple of my realtor relationship based on me doing that. The listing agents started using me because I picked up on my phone. I made sure that they are aware that buyers are qualified. This is what we're doing. I delivered and the closing within 10 12 days. They none of and I always kept them in communication. So both of them, they were so impressed. They actually called me after the closing and they told me, "Hey Zach, we thank you for how you managed to get the loan closed on early. We love the way you do service. We would love to see if you're open to working with us potentially on our future buyers." Listing agents don't normally do that, but I've actually had listing agents do that for me. So it's answering your phone. I can't stress you. This business is all about this. They call, your agents call, listing agents call. All you have to do is pick up the phone and answer them. Obviously, I'm not saying answer your call at 11, 10 p.m. at nighttime, but during the daytime, just answer your phone call. It's easy as that. And pick up their calls, and you'll be surprised how much more business you're going to get just by answering a phone call. And everybody knows my referral partners. After 7:30, they do not call me. If they call me, it goes on a do not, goes strictly to my voicemail because that's my family time, and they respect that. So you can call me as early as 5:30 in the morning or 5 o'clock. I'm awake. But after 7:30 p.m., you're not going to get a hold of me, nor am I going to do anything to fix the problem that we were facing throughout the day at that time. So my family time is important. They're aware of it, and even if they call me, it goes to my voicemail. They text me, I don't answer until the next day, and I never had any issues.
Well, and as long as you're consistent, Zach, that's the key. That if you tell them, "Hey, I'm available from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.," then make sure you're available.
Anyone have problem working with realtors? Can you share with us your experience? Because right now, realtor is the best source of income right now. It's difficult to get it on social media. The two options right now is realtor and social media. I don't see any other way to get clients during this time. So we should talk about this. Any one of you have successful or failure experience when dealing with realtor? Can you share so that we all can learn? Little successful, like you invite a new realtor out and what happened, just share with us.
Yeah, I'll share mine. I think most people know this. I'd rather starve to death than cold call. I'd rather be more personable, and I go to open houses. I think they say if you call 8 times, then you'll get a coffee meeting. Well, why would I want to call 8 times 100 realtors and waste all that? I'll just go to an open house and see if I can get a connection then, and see if you have chemistry, and go from there. And that's how I've gotten some of my real estate agents. Now, granted, a lot of the open houses are duds. You just don't have a connection, whatever it may be. But at least I have a business card. I'll send them emails and what have you. And I've got about 20 real estate agents locally, and I'm having my annual party next weekend. So they're all invited. Now, are they going to show up? I don't know. But at least, I'm throwing it out there so that they're still in contact with me, and we'll see how it goes. But, that's personally what I do. And I guess there's no secret sauce to gaining real estate agents or business. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it, but you just do things by trial and error. And, that seems to be what I enjoy, going to open houses and meeting people that way.
There's a secret sauce.
Now there is another way, and this did not work for me, but it might for someone else out there. If you join your local realtor organization, sometimes they have classes, and that you could sponsor a class. Now it's going to cost you maybe $50, $100, $150, but you could sponsor the class, and then you go there, and then you get like 5 minutes of an elevator pitch to talk in front of all the realtors. And, you know, you might be able to meet 10, 15, 20 realtors that way. But again, keep in mind, I mean, I don't know, a lot of these were experienced realtors, and I just didn't have that luck, partly because I didn't have many realtors going to these classes, 8 to 10, whereas before it was like 30, 40. So just be conscious of that. They might not have big, gigantic classes.
Thank you, Rob. I just want to share with you, I'm in the Houston brand new office, brand new building, great location. And we have 3 loan officers right here, right now. You can see in the back. It's our office here. And say hi to our loan officer.
Hi, this is from Houston.
Yeah, from Houston.
Yeah.
So I just want to share with you, if you are in Houston, you can swing by. We have T-shirt for you. And yeah, you can meet your client in the office if you need to.
Hey, Twan, by the way, is there any place right now in the market online that we can still, or can we order more Loan Factory apparel gear?
I have T-shirt, polo shirt. We're gonna get a hat in a few days. So depending on where you are, I try to bring it to the branch. You can swing by the branch and pick it up. It's free.
Okay, nothing to order online yet.
No, nothing to order online. But if you nearby some of the office, you can swing by and pick it up. And then
In San Jose?
whoever San Jose is fine, yeah. Or if you go to the All Access event, I will try to bring extra for everyone.
Thank you.
Anyone have question? Any question? You can bring it up. I think we have a question earlier. I'm sorry, my so noisy. Can someone answer that question? Someone is the new loan officer and want to know how they can approach the realtor.
I just sent a message back to Kieran that, you know, if you do meet a realtor, try to get them out to one-on-one at a coffee shop. That way you've got some time. You know, I'm assuming you're meeting a realtor not in a one-on-one setting, and you know, maybe you follow up and say, hey, can we meet up at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks for some coffee? You know, and then it'll only take you, you know, just 15, 20 minutes to talk to the person and see if if that would be a good fit. And at this point, though, you've got to have your A game on. Getting back to what Zach was saying, you need to understand, because you are going to be selling not only yourself, but the company, and you are going to be talking about different programs and what have you. So make sure you're astute with that type of stuff.
One other thing I wanted to throw out there to newbies as well, and actually I've gotten back in the habit of it here recently, is back in 2008, 09, when the market was kind of going through their mortgage crash. I was in Idaho market at that time, but I was still making it a habit 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday or something, to go out literally into realtors' offices, take flyers, pass out Halloween candy that, you know, in by the bags, you know, pass out Halloween candy, and just keep doing it consistently and seeing the same realtors over and over and over. By the end of 2009, I had a big whiteboard in my office that was full of pre-approval, you know, but the banks weren't lending at that time. So, but the point is gathering a lot of realtors just by going in there into some shops, and they allow you sometimes to walk through if it's not a closed off office. So.
Thank you, Wen. I give you one advice. If you're new, there's nothing wrong with it. I think the realtor is more concerned about who you are. Can you be reliable? Like Jack said, are you always available for them? Can you help them? So your goal is to meet realtor and build relationship, not to ask for business. If you can build relationship, you get everything. So you go out there, meet people, try to make connection, try to let them like you, and then you can have everything. Don't try to sell. Try to build relationship. And it's perfectly fine to say you are new. I don't think anything wrong with it. As long as you say you're always available, you work hard, and don't try to exaggerate. Try to be yourself. They are experienced. They know if you lie or not. They know if you exaggerate or not. So try to be yourself. Try to be humble, but say that, I'm desperate. I mean, not desperate, but I work. You you can provide value to them. You always be there for them. You're gonna be their assistant, and together you can grow the business. But like I said, don't try to sell. You try to be yourself, build relationship. That's all. And the worst enemy is not trying. And the best thing to do is try it. It's perfectly okay to fail. It's perfectly to receive a no answer or they rejected you. Nothing wrong with that. But the key here is you learn. You learn and you say, what did I do wrong? What did I say wrong? What can I do better next time? And there's so many realtors out there, right? You treat it as an experiment, something for you to try it out and you learn. All of us fail many times. I'm pretty sure Jack and Rob, you fail many times too. Nothing wrong with that, right? We fail, we learn. Nobody can be successful without failure. So do not be afraid. You enjoy yourself, go out there and meet people. And that's it. But then at the end, you look back and say, review all the whole conversation. What were you talking about? What could you have done better? You know, keep learning and learning. And I'm 100% sure if you meet 100 realtors, for sure you will get 2 or 3 realtors that work with you. And your skill will be so much better because you talk to 100 realtors. You learn. Every time you talk to a realtor, you learn how to do better next time. So go out there and do it and enjoy everything. Enjoy your time, spend time with the realtor. Right now, I have a feeling that most of us, we tend to be lazy. We love to sit inside in front of the computer and not going out there. And that is wrong. We need to go out there, meet people. We need to learn how to interact, improve our interpersonal skill, our communication skill. Hey, Wen, Chris.
Just very quickly, for all those, I'm sure you've heard it before. However, Thomas Edison once quoted that he never failed. He just found 10,000 things that didn't work. So just keep on trying, like Tuan said.
I would like to suggest for the new loan officers and everybody that's new, get a mentor. That don't look at what you're missing on the compensation, because 0 times 100 equals 0. So get a mentor, be part of a mentor, whether it's from here, whether it's somewhere else. It's going to help you in the long run and immediate. When I started this business, I wish I had a mentor. I didn't have a mentor. I was just literally thrown in the woods to go survive. But I have a coach. And my coach is obviously, it's different what I'm getting coached for. But as far as a mentor, be open to receiving a mentor, because you guys are very new. And if you don't know what you're doing, you only get one shot with any agent you are working with. And if you burn that bridge once, most likely you're never going to receive another deal from that realtor. Or let's just say pretty much almost everybody knows someone that's a realtor. but definitely get a mentor. That's going to help you a lot. Um, Even to this day, I have a coach. I pay him monthly fee. It's not he's showing me how to do the business, like the loan structuring. No, it's a totally different, but it's part of the business. It's part of the expense that I have to pay out of my pocket, so I could go out there and produce and keep me, accountable for me to start producing at the numbers that I'm producing. So, everybody's coding, athletes, every athlete had a coach. There's a reason why they've always been great. So be open to being having a mentor. Like I said, whether it's here, whether it's somewhere else, be open to that because it will really help you get the newbie.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for your advice. And I 100% agree. And we will roll out mentorship this weekend. So, but Monday you can sign up. So, we have Moso building it. We will roll it out. Uh, Hi, Chris, you keep raising your hand, but and also Ed is waiting.
No, well, I don't know if you mean me. I'm not raising my hand, so I don't know if there's another Chris or if there's something wrong with my phone. But if you see that, ignore it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Sorry about that confusion.
You have to click the little hand that you click to raise your hand. You just click it again.
There you go.
Who said that? Thank you. No wonder you keep calling me, and I'm like, God, what am I doing wrong here? I didn't re-click the hand. Sorry, I got it now, though. Okay.
Hi, Ed. Ed, you've been raising your hand.
Hi, Tuan. Hi, group. Kind of along the same lines as what Zach was saying, but I was going to just say maybe just a slightly different model of that. There are so many loan officers here and so much support staff, and it's such a big company. Like I said, I had my own little one-man shop, and it was fine because the people that knew me worked with me. But if you're new and you feel like uncomfortable because you're scared of talking to a realtor or whatever, you can always lean back on the company. Like, hey, I've got support. I've got my own processing team, my own underwriting team. And if there's any question that I can't answer for you, we have support and I'll get back to you. It's always a good way to sometimes even if you know something, it's an excuse to call people back, right? So you don't just have to answer everything right there. You can sometimes answer a few things and then say, I just want to confirm because guidelines keep changing. Let me talk to my underwriting team or my processing team, whatever. So lean on the fact that Loan Factory, if you're new and you're scared about talking because you don't think you have it, lean on the rest of the team. You're part of a team, just like any other football team or basketball team. You have other players here that can assist you. So lean in on that as well.
I want to share one thing on top of that. One of my experience, one of my strategy when I talk to realtor is instead of talking about you, then I ask about realtor, about them. Ask them like, what are they struggling with? What do they need help with? And then gather all of that. And then bring it back here, share with us. Hey, my realtor wants this and that and that. How can we provide the support for them? I'm 100% sure we have solution for that. So as long as you can provide a solution to help the realtor, they will love you, they will work with you. So you talk about them more than you talk about yourself. Hey, Wen.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback off what Ed just commented. Aside from using our own internal resources, everyone, including our support, our underwriting, underwriting desk, scenarios desk, but we have over 40 to 50, or maybe I'm not sure how many now, wholesale lenders, Tuan, but they each have account executives who are begging to help all of us, and they all want business. They're all competing. So hit up your AEs as well, because they're a knowledgeable resource, that we can utilize daily, including Rocket Pathfinder. So.
Thank you, Wen. And this is something I want to announce as well. So starting Monday, we will launch a marketplace, and we will have the lender, the AE, to be live in the marketplace. So all of us can go to the lender page and see that which lender, which AE is live. You can click on it and talk to them. So hopefully we can roll it out on Monday.
Love that.
And this is just the first step. The second step would be something like, wow, I have a rough scenario. They want to buy a land somewhere, blah, 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 right? So instead of go to the chat group and ask someone, you can just type the scenario and hit the button. It will send it out to 20 or 30 AE. Let them answer you. If they don't have an answer, they can't help you, they just stay quiet. But if they can help you or give you advice, they will respond to you. That way, if we have any difficult scenario, at least we check with 20, 30 different lenders to try to get an answer. Because for sure, they have more knowledge than most of us here. So if we send it out to all of them, we just wait for their response. So we will use technology to make everything so easy for all of us. I guess we have the meeting very soon in 5 minutes. So I think we should get off now. But please, everyone, during the cell call, please share your experience. For sure, you have to do something. You don't just give up, right? Try hard, try to build a relationship. And then during the call like this, you can share so that we know what you do, if you do it right or not. Just share. There's nothing to be afraid. You know, at Loan Factory, I've been doing this. I've been successful because I share everything. I let the people see my witness so they can tell me, Ton, you need to improve. You need this and that. That's how I can learn and improve. Same thing with you. If you share what you do, so everyone can jump in and help you. Free support, free coaching. Why not, right? So just share. Don't be afraid. Every one of us are learning. I myself is learning as well. So please share. Please do something. Go out there, do something and share so that all of us can learn.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. I see you back
Thank
in
you,
a few
Juan.
minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.